What's up, guys? Let's wait a few minutes for everyone to get in here and then I'm gonna start. What'd you guys trade today? Shit, man, it's cold. Coming back from Hawaii, now back to the fucking real world. Shit is cold. What's up, guys? So where are you guys from? What's the weather like around you guys? Let's do a little small talk before everyone kind of gets in here. What'd you guys trade today? You're gonna get sick, bro. I'm sick in the head already. All right, let's wait like a minute or two and then I'm going to kind of start and talk about a lot of fucking shit. Yeah, it's cold out here. I think it's even raining a little bit. I don't know. SPEX, yeah, SPEX was interesting. What do you guys think of the new haircut? I got this shit in Hawaii. This haircut cost me $75. Haircut and beard. Shit's like lined up and stuff too. All right, I'll give it another minute and I'm gonna start. There's leaves fucking everywhere. All right, so fuck it, I'll start. So for those that don't know, we were in Hawaii over the weekend. So me, Nico's wife, Tosh, Bao's girlfriend and his son, my brother and my friend Pete. We all went to Hawaii together. So in total, we were 9 people. And we went to Hawaii for 2 reasons, right? So number one is it was the 3-month anniversary of MIC, right? So MIC has been around for 3 months now. And we kind of just wanted to celebrate that. You know, we've all been working hard. We're all fucking working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're working on weekends. We're working Saturday, Sunday. We're working our asses off. So we needed at least like a fucking 5 days to just get some air and relax. And, you know, while we were in Hawaii, we said, fuck it, let's throw a meetup there as well. You know, there's a bunch of Hawaiian traders. Let's just try to throw a meetup. So we did. And it was kind of crazy because, you know, obviously it's the week of Thanksgiving and people are with their families and, you know, we assumed that not a lot of people were going to show up, but we had like 6 or 7 people show up that, you know, were from Hawaii, that were traders, you know, some a part of MIC and some not. But the key, actually a funny thing was, one of the guys paddleboarded to us, right? He fucking took a paddleboard and paddleboarded half an hour to come meet us, right? That was awesome. I think his name was Ken. So shout out Ken. So yeah, we did the meetup and it was kind of cool because since it was a smaller group of people, we got a lot more personal with it, right? We got a lot more personal. We were talking about a lot of stuff. So, you know, Tosh recorded a bunch of it and we're going to probably have some footage of it on YouTube just so that you guys can see. It was basically like Bao was doing a live rant and that was really fun to see. So that was kind of cool. So in Hawaii, you know, something that really sucked for me is the day before Hawaii, the day before we flew, I lost a shitload of money, right? I lost like 40 grand the day before Hawaii. And traders know what that's all about, right? Because anytime you have a big loss, it fucking ruins you, right? It fucking ruins you. It makes you upset. It makes you not want to leave the house. It makes you pissed off. It makes you want to lash out on those that you love. It makes you it just ruins you mentally, right? Having a big loss ruins you mentally. So here I am having a big loss before I'm supposed to go to Hawaii and celebrate the good things, right? So, man, like, I was really upset, right? I was like, dude, why do I have to go to Hawaii now? All I want to do is stay home and be upset. All I want to do is fucking eat pizza and ice cream and, you know, drink and do this and that. And the reality was that, like, you know, I talked to Bao about it and I was like, dude, I'm upset. Like, this is just going to ruin my vacation. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, this is a big loss. I ruined my month streak in one day. And here I am, you know, trying to fly to Hawaii the next day. And he's just like, dude, like, yeah, it sucks, but this couldn't have come at a better time, because now you have a full week to reflect, to relax, and to clear your head. So, man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be fucking straight up honest. Like, I really was not excited for Hawaii after my loss. I was really fucking upset. I didn't want to go to Hawaii. I literally just wanted to stay home. But, you know, the moment I saw Nico and Tosh and Bao, literally, I forgot about it. I didn't even think about it. Because, you know, trading could take over your life. And, you know, the highs are high and the lows are really fucking low. And I've been at the lows so many times. I felt upset so many times. And I told myself, that's it, man. I'm tired of... Morning. I was like, that's it. I'm tired of, you know, being pissed. That's it. I'm tired of letting trading control my life. So after I saw all the guys and after I started getting really fucking happy again, I said, I'm not going to let this loss control my vacation. I'm not going to let this loss define me. I'm not going to let this loss fucking ruin the fun I'm supposed to have. So what did I do? I tried to fucking distract myself with as much activities as possible. I went ziplining. I went dune buggy racing. I was gonna go fucking skydiving. We went to a luau. We went to the fucking beach. We partied, we drank, we ate, we did this, we did that. So I tried to stay as busy as possible to not think about my loss, while also being able to reflect on it. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm not gonna be thinking about that loss while I'm trying to have fun, right? So that's the thing. That's the problem with trading. That's the problem with losses. It fucking consumes your head. It consumes your head when you're fucking in a slump or you're losing money. And here I am on vacation trying to not let it consume me, because how often do I see Bao? How often do I see Nico? How often do I see Tosh? How often do I see my best friends and also my coworkers, right? How often do I see these people? And am I gonna let one loss ruin my vacation? Am I gonna let me being upset ruin the vibe of everyone else? And the answer was no. I just ate a shitload of steak. I drank a bunch of fucking vodka Red Bulls, and I was just chilling. I was just chilling and enjoying the moment. I was living in the moment, right? I was living in the moment. And it's actually funny that, like, I'm kind of saying that, because what happened was, Bao is like a very social media guy, right? He loves posting on social media. He doesn't do it to show off. He does it because he loves it. He wants to share his experience with everyone else. So what he ends up doing is he Snapchats everything, he Instagrams everything. Turns out his phone was fucking broken during the vacation. So here's a guy that is on his phone 24/7, that is Snapchatting, that is Instagramming, that is doing all this shit, and his phone gets broken. So that to me was a sign that he should be enjoying his vacation, right? That was a sign to me that he should be living in the moment as well. So, dude, I always feel like everything happens for a reason. So the fact that his phone was broken, I thought was great, because he really, truly had a vacation. He truly had a vacation away from social media. So that was great. So that was great. Vacation was great. I cleared my head. Coming into today, let's talk about trading, right? So my flight back from Hawaii is 12 hours long, right? 12 fucking hours. Shit is brutal. Shit is not fun. I hate it. It pissed me off. Top that all off, I had a fucking 4-hour delay. So here I am, pissed, ready to fucking work, and I'm fucking stuck. I literally take an Uber, and I said, if you get me home before 9:30, I'll tip you fucking $25, right? The fare was $40, and I said, I'll fucking tip you $25 on top of the fare if you get me home before 9:30. I got home at 9:20. I had fucking 10 minutes to prepare. But, you know, I was preparing on the way back as well. You know, I was preparing like on my phone, and I gave a watch list to the guys in the room, and I said, this is what I'd be interested in if I was trading. I honestly didn't think I was going to fucking make it in time. I really didn't think I was going to make it in time to trade. So what ended up happening is I get home at 9:20, and I see 3 stocks that I'm interested in. ANY, ABIL, and I think RSLS. It's ANY, RSLS, and SPEX. Excuse me. So I see these 3 stocks, and now here's my thought process that goes through it. Number 1, RSLS. RSLS I was very interested in because a couple things. If you looked at the daily chart the last time that the stock ran, it is very, very clear that eventually, whether it's in the beginning of the day or the end of the day, it's going to give back its gains. That's just what the daily chart says, right? That's what the daily chart says. So knowing that and looking into the filings that they have a $15 million ATM, which they probably used half of, right? They probably used half of it, so they have $6 million left to dilute. After seeing that, I was interested in it. But the problem is, because the low float, you cannot get in front of it. So when I started trading it, I traded it a little bit pre-market with small size. I think I had like 7,000 shares short, which is nothing. I would go 10 times as much as that if I wanted full size, right? So I took a tenth of the size, right? Turns out I made 50 cents on 7,000 shares. And I'm just like, holy fuck, that's fucking awesome. And then the stock went down another fucking 50 cents. I'm like, wow, I'm a fucking idiot. So on a setup like that, where it kind of just washes out right out of the open, there's nothing you could fucking do there, right? There's nothing you could do. You can't fucking chase that stock. You can't fucking get in front of it. You can't fucking chase it at 120 and 130 or 140 or 150 or whatever the fuck it is. You can't chase it. So I took my money in the morning and I left it alone. And now, actually, what is it trading at right now? Does anyone know what's trading at right now? RSLS? If it's above 160, I'm going to probably fucking run back home and short it. So let me know what's at. But anyway, so it didn't get to my desired levels. So I had to just take my starter and walk away, right? That's the power of your entries, right? If your entries are right, you'll be more profitable in the trade. Problem is, I'm not going to chase the stock. How many times have we lost chasing stocks? I'm not going to fucking do that shit because I've lost them so many times that I just ignore it now. If I miss it, I fucking ignore it. Done. Game over. Take it off my screen. Next, right? Next. Next one was SPEX, right? SPEX. And I've played this name in the past before. I know it's nothing. It's not really anything important, that stock, SPEX. Actually, it's kind of funny. Every time it runs, it's usually apparently on some sort of paid promotion or some sort of paid something. So Nico kind of mentioned it to the room that they are compensated $25,000. Like some company was compensated $25,000 to pump this stock. So I'm thinking to myself, a company's pumping it for $25,000. There's a chat room pumping it with a bunch of retail sheep. That's a miracle for these fucking pumpers. They got so much liquidity to fucking sell into. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, looking at the daily chart, if I remember correctly, the last time it ran, it topped out at $1.50 to $1.60, something like that. $1.50, $1.60, some shit like that. What's SPEX trading at right now, by the way? I topped out at those levels, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I'm going to get short, I'm going to be risking those levels. Probably get short in the 140s with a plan to add in the 150s, and then stop out if it gets over 160. Instead, it kind of was just like chopping around, so I scalped it around 114, motherfucker. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. So it was kind of just chopping around, and I'm thinking to myself, like, a chat room is pumping it. They are fucking, someone's pumping it for 25 grand, and it's nearing chart resistance. There was a very, very, very clear and consistent seller at 135 at $1.35. He was not showing much size, but you could very, very, very clearly tell that someone was selling in the 130s. And it was just over and over again. Someone was putting a 20,000 share bid at 130 and selling fucking 50,000 shares at 133 hidden. So when I'm seeing that shit happen, you know what I do? I short. I take a starter. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna cover into that giant fucking seller if he moves away. Lose $200. If I'm right, I'm gonna cover a dime lower and I'm gonna make $2,000. So again, like I was kind of messing around with it and I didn't really like it, and I wasn't really convicted on that setup because again, it's day one and you know, it was a while since the last time it ran, so I wasn't really excited about it. So I just took a starter and I scalped it and I got out at 120. I told the guys in the room that the only way you should be shorting SPEX is if it's under VWAP. The moment I said that, the moment I fucking said it, the stock went under VWAP. And I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was typing, letting the guys know in the room and shit like that. Instead, because I was typing it, I didn't fucking like capitalize on it as much as I should have. And regardless, so that was how I traded that. And that was it. Again, it didn't get back to my ideal entry, which would have been $1.30 right now. So I'm not touching it. It's probably going to melt down the rest of the day. And Nico's going to make a lot of money. And then he's going to make a recap. And he's going to make me look like an idiot because he fucking held so long. But that's cool too. That's cool too. What I'm fucking good at is taking the meat of the move, making my money before 11 a.m. and cutting it off. Because my statistics tell me that past 11 a.m. I lose money. And this is not me. This is the fucking numbers. This is what the numbers are telling me. So I'm going to fucking listen to the numbers. If the numbers are telling me you lose money after 11 a.m., I'm not going to fucking go back to the casino at 11 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So I do these recaps. I walk away. I get food. I talk to Nico. I talk to Tosh. I talk to Bao. I try to do something to kind of... Oh my God, it's fucking raining. Anyway, so the last stock I want to talk about is ANY, right? ANY. So coming into today, that was actually a setup that I really liked on the short side, right? In the morning, I really liked it on the short side. And I was thinking to myself, okay, it closed week on Friday, it closed week on Friday. It gapped down and it kind of rebounded, right? It gapped down and kind of rebounded. So my mentality on ANY this morning was, if it goes red at the open, which it did, which I think was $5.60, this has a shot to unwind. Right, this has a shot to unwind because it closed the week the day before. The longs are kind of panicking. There might be more supply than there might be demand, right? So going into today, if the shit went red, I was excited for it. But then what I noticed was this, right? The shit went red. It went down to $5. SSR turned on, right? So now let's pause for a second, right? SSR turned on. So, whenever SSR, which is the short sell restriction, which if you don't know what it means, Google it. But the long story short is if the stock goes down more than 10% in one day, you could only short on the ask, you cannot short on the bid. That's the way it works. The SSR. Stupidest rule on the planet, but that's what ends up happening. So anytime SSR is triggered, the stock is highly likely to be more manipulated, especially if it's a low float stock, right? So let me say that again. If SSR is turned on a low float stock, it is much easier to be manipulated. So here are the fucking warning signs for ANY. SSR is on. It is a low float stock. It went from red to green. Those three signals, those three powerful signals are the signals that you should not be fucking shorting that shit. No matter what, you don't short that shit today, no matter what. Low float, SSR, red to green. Very, very bullish pattern. You don't fucking touch that shit. So what are the alternatives, right? If you see it going green or if you see it about to go green, why don't you take a long? Why don't you take a starter long? Or, for example, today, if it broke under VWAP and it bounced and it did this and it did fucking that, again, you still shouldn't be taking a short trade on this stock because it has not proved itself. Just because this stock is under VWAP does not matter in this scenario. It does not matter in this scenario because SSR is on and it's a low float, so anything could fucking happen. It could go from 8 to 5 and back to oh shit, it's fucking raining, man. Fuck, I don't have an umbrella. God damn it, man. Give me a second. I brought my iPhone was low on battery, so I brought my portable charger with me to charge my iPhone. And this fucking thing could power a fucking village if it wanted. I was gonna think about putting it on my head, but that's not gonna fucking make any sense. Maybe I'll go under a tree. Bear with me, guys. Let me find a fucking tree. I'm gonna get sick, bro. I'm gonna get fucking sick. All right, this should do. So, ANY. The problem with ANY is that even if it does fucking break down today, even if it does unwind, problem is SSR is still on and the float is still so low that it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. So my game plan on ANY is to stay as far as possible today so that tomorrow, if it does run again, I could capitalize on it more. Today, there's no fucking edge, dude. There's no fucking edge. The shit's just gonna, even if the shit unwinds all day today, even if it fucking goes red today, which it's probably not, these rules are gonna keep me safe long term. And that's what's important. Do you want long-term success or do you want short-term success? And that's the difference between shorting some of these things on day one and shorting the shit on day two. So again, trading is not easy. It's not, yeah, SSR will still be on tomorrow. SSR is on for the day it's triggered plus the next day. So trading isn't easy, man. Trading isn't easy. Like today I had a great day, right? Today I had a great day. I made 11 grand, but I'm still down 32,000 from my other loss. So although it looks good, I'm still negative from my loss on Tuesday was, I already forgot. But again, it's still been a fucking fantastic month. It's still been a fucking massive month. Like, I'm not complaining. It's just the fact that, trading is not easy. And I fucking show everything. I show you the good, the pros, the cons, the good and the bad. There's other people out there that just fucking show you when they're winning. They just fucking show you the good things. They only show you the highlights. They don't fucking show you the negatives. And I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about me. I don't care what anyone has to say about me. All I know is that people respect me because I'm honest. And I'm going to continue to be as honest as possible on everything. It's fucking 30 degrees outside. I'm freezing my ass off. It's raining out here. And here I am trying to provide you with honest content that is the way I'm truly feeling at this moment in time, right? This is truly how I feel at this moment in time. So it's kind of funny. I was tweeting about it, right? I was tweeting about it that these fucking Furus had Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday sales and these fucking Chinese New Year sales. And you know what the first stock they pumped was today after those sales? RSLS. If you signed up for a Furu for a fucking $100 a month with their Black Friday sale, you lost $1,000 today on RSLS. Like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're signing up for that? That's what it pisses me off, man. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious that these people are doing this shit and they're getting away with it. We have a testimonials page. RSLS, halted news pending. All right, guys. I got to go back to the fucking office. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but as soon as I saw RSLS is halted, it's back to fucking work. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Let's go find out what the fuck is going on with RSLS. Let's see if we can make some money. All right, guys. Be back in a few.